Okay. My name is Rico, middle of the Nuzlocke challenge. I am back. Sorry about that. I had a phone call. It was my girlfriend. So I had to answer it, see what she needed. Middle of the Nuzlocke challenge. Trying to train my trap inch a little bit. I really can't say. Hopefully I get this dude evolved soon. I really don't want to have to sit here and deal with a trap inch forever. I do know it evolves first at level 35. Second evolution, Flygon, I have no idea, really. I think it's like 45 or something like that, but it might be 50. I don't know. I know for Salamence it's 50. Usually, I'll be honest, usually I would not use a trap inch. Usually I'll skip trap inch and I'll go directly into getting Bagon. If I would play this game myself, and it wouldn't be the Nuzlocke challenge, so it didn't have to be the first Pokemon that I catch or whatever, that's how I would do it. I would have just waited and I would have got the Salamence. I like Salamence a lot better than Flygon, honestly. I mean, either way, whichever one it is, you got to deal with your double weakness to ice, which does suck. Honestly, you get hit by an ice move, your get is gone. I do like Salamence better, but the reason that I like Salamence is because he's a pseudo legendary, I think, which means he has. I know Dragonite's a pseudo legendary, Tyranitar is a pseudo legendary. I think Salamence is too, but I'm not fully sure. Something I'll look up later. But I know that his attack is higher than Flygon's. You can get a Salamence max attack at like 420 or 430 or something like that, and the maximum attack that you can get a Flygon to is about 330. So when you do have them both at 100, if you were to use them like in a double battle, for example, and they both hit the same person, you'll see clearly that the Salamence is going to do you more damage. Definitely. I think Flygon might be a little bit faster, possibly. If not, then their speed is pretty well even as well. So, in my honest opinion, I do prefer Salamence. I would suggest to somebody who's not trying to do this challenge, I would suggest Salamence. But the reason I didn't wait and go with Salamence is because Bagon is extremely rare. You can go in that room. There's only one room in Meteor Falls, which is, I did actually use the repel. Just in case I couldn't get this trap inch, I used the repel to have a chance at least to be able to get the Bagon. You'll need to use Waterfall to be able to get to this one room, and then when you get to that room, a Bagon can show up, a Golbat can show up, a Zubat can show up, a Soul Rock, a Lunatone. I think that's an Emerald. I think in Sapphire and Ruby only one of those two Sun and Moon things. But yeah, and he's one of the rarest in that room. So it was gonna be highly unlikely. If I wouldn't have got Trap Inch, it would be highly unlikely that I get any Dragon type at all, other than Altaria. But I mean, in all respects to Altaria, I really don't like Altaria. I really don't. Good to use for defense and can be decently strong, especially using because it's what you use again. Like I said, for you use Altaria more or less for a sweep. Learns Dragon Dance, so you get that Dragon Dance in, and it's got decent defense, so you don't have to worry about getting beat up so fast. So that's that really. And then I think it does learn recover or stuff like that. I'm not positive on that. Don't quote me, but I mean, if it does, I mean that's definitely you need that for a sweeper too. In my opinion, you need recover or rest, something like that. Any Pokemon can learn rest, so if it's not able to learn recover, go with rest. But I like recover better, personally. I like recover better. Some people set up and use Alakazam as a sweeper. And they will use Alakazam with recover. I've seen Alakazam with recover with Calm Mind. With Psychic, and then I've seen some with Shadow Ball, and I've seen some with Thunder Punch, and that is very deadly. And Alakazam with stuff like that is deadly. Does still have the weakness, defense he's still weak, so physical moves do still take a good toll on him, but it is a good sweep. It is definitely a good sweep. Again, apologize to you guys for the boring EV training session right now. Literally 7 EXP. I mean, I imagine you guys are watching like, really? But it will pay off in the long run. The stats will be a lot better later on. I did get pretty lucky with the nature, in my honest opinion. Bad special attack, good speed, so they allow me to capitalize on speed, just like I'm doing with Blaziken. They allow me to capitalize on speed, and my attack is not affected in a negative way. So even better than it's better than Blaziken's actually, because Blaziken's weakens his defense, which is not too great. I don't want my Blaziken to get knocked out all the time like that, you know. Whereas for Flygon, it weakens his special attack. I'm not going to allow for him to have special attack moves as his final moveset, so that should not be a worry of mine. I'm fine if his special attack is at absolutely 0. Will not make a difference to me at all. Thinking for the moveset, I did say earlier Earthquake, Dragon Claw, and I couldn't decide for the rest. I'm going to keep Crunch. I forgot about that, but right now using Feint Attack, but I see Bite every time. Crunch is one that I'm going to keep for the Psychic types, because Blaziken does have that weakness to Psychic types, so I will need a Psychic counter, and that's where I'm going to go. I'll keep Crunch. I'm still going to need a 4th move, and I'm not sure if I'll go with Fly. I think I talked about this earlier. I'm not sure if I'll go with Fly. If I don't go with Fly, I'll go with something like Dragon Dance. Set up that nice sweep. I think that would be the best way to go, really, sweep. So if I get faced up against somebody like a rock type, or it was just on 70% when I started this. I don't know what happened. If I do get faced up with, it's because my phone's kind of warm still. Maybe I charged it too rough. I don't know how that's possible. It sounds good in theory, but I don't know what difference it makes. I wasn't using this phone at all. I just left it there to charge, so I don't I know times like when you charge your phone and you're playing games at the same time, it will make your phone get really hot, and that's actually really not good for your phone. It actually lessens your battery life and stuff like it's not good for your phone to do stuff like that. Some people are like, I do it all the time. I'll keep doing it. Shut up. Like, you know, and that's fine. Do your thing, but that's what they say. They say it's bad. I don't know. I personally try not to do it, but sometimes I'm in the middle of doing stuff and I do need to charge my phone, and so I end up doing both things at once. But I try not to. And so that's what I'm saying. Like right now, I literally just left the phone in there while it was charging and stuff. I don't know how I could have. I don't know how come the charge isn't like a firm charge. Should be one of those charges where it only goes down by like 1% every I don't know, 5-10 minutes. Okay, so getting low here on PP, which is good for you guys, I'm assuming. I'm already like 12 minutes into this video, so I have spent a lot of time EV training already, and I don't. Maximum I want to do an hour, so I don't want to be killing it right now. Nothing but EV training. It's good. It is good because I'm also EV training my Blaziken at the same time, which is awesome. It's awesome. I mean, I'm here for trap inch, but I know so far as of right now, I know that my Blaziken still does not have the full amount of EVs possible. I've killed a lot, but he's still not full on EVs yet. So this is really great for Blaziken, getting even more speed, more attack, and that's great. That's what I was looking for. That's what I want. Maybe when Blaziken grows a level, maybe we'll see a 5. Maybe we'll see a 5 because he is getting a lot of EVs this level. So from trap inch, his moves carry 25 PP, 20 PP. That's already 45. It's already 45 plus the Sand Tomb had 15, but I think 2 missed. So 60, like 50. We'll say 55 to be safe. 55 EVs received for Blaziken and for trap inch after I finish Bite, which is great. Really great. And then I'm going to switch them around is what I'm going to do. I'm going to switch them around. I'm going to put the EXP share on trap inch, and then I'm going to throw Blaziken front row, and I'm going to have Blaziken take them out. So I'll use Blaziken's PP as well, which is not much. I got 10 on Blaze Kick, 15 on Fire Punch, and well, I got 30 on Double Kick. So it'll be like another 55 or something like that. Something close, depending on if Blaze Kick misses or not, but let's hope not. Which is good. It'll get a good, let's say, a good 110 for each. Majority being speed, so like 70 being speed and 30 being attack. One item that many people don't use or don't understand what it does even is Macho Brace. I don't even know if it's available in this game or where I can get it. I'm gonna start thinking about it right now while I explain it to you guys. But Macho Brace actually doubles the amount of EVs that you receive. So as I'm battling like all these little guys right here, I'm receiving 1 EV all the time because they're first evolution, so typically they don't give 2s. Like if I battle the Gyarados, I do receive 3 attack EVs because Gyarados has really high attack. It's basically their max attack, and that's what it gives you. Or their max of their max stat, whatever, and that's what they give you. If it's a really high number, they give you 3. If it's a medium-sized number, they give you 2 EVs. If it's just a little number, they give you 1. That's basically how it works. But Macho Brace will double that. So those who would give you 3 will give you 6. Those who give you 2, 4. And these little guys that I'm fighting right now would be giving me 2 each. 2 each. So it would be ideal to have, right now it would be ideal to have the Macho Brace on trap inch and to have the EXP share on Blaziken. So I'd be getting 2 EVs each time for Trapinch, and I'd be getting 1 each time for Blaziken. Because Blaziken's not wearing the Macho Brace, so he's not going to get the same 2. But it would be very good. So instead of having the 70 for speed, I'd have 140 for speed right now. After I finish off all these attacks, I'd have 140 EVs for speed, whereas max is like 250 or something like that. So it would get me farther on along the way, and it would be a lot quicker and a lot better to EV train. So actually, I think I do remember where to get it now. So it's about 15, maybe even more. I don't know if how much time I spent on the last video doing it, but that's about 15 to 20 minutes that I could have spent better, but I did not. Apologies. I'm gonna finish off all the Trapinch's moves, and then I'm gonna go get that Macho Brace quick, and I'm gonna come right back. Or it's a long way. That's not that far away though. I'm gonna do that. Just gotta surf across this water. It's already near. The water's right there. I'm gonna go get that. I'm gonna go get that Macho Brace. That way we can get our EVs even faster, and you guys can see the definite growth due to EVs. And when I'm saying EV, don't get it confused with Pokemon EV. I think that was the last one. It's definitely not that. Okay, everything's at 0. Pick up the item. Again, protein, amazing. Super potion, somewhat. I'm gonna use that protein. I'm gonna use them both. I'm gonna use both these proteins on the Trapinch. Protein, by the way, is a super expensive item. It'll cost you like 10,000 just to buy. So it's really, really awesome that Zigzagoon is just picking them up for me. I battled this dude already, so I have nothing to worry about. I battled all these people. I did not battle these girls because I didn't have 2 Pokemon, but I don't have any I don't have any moves left on my Trapinch, so again I'm gonna have to rely only on Blaziken, but that's okay. I'll weaken some of their defense. I wish I could double kick and just 1 kick for each. That would be nice. That's all it's gonna take, hopefully. But of course the game don't let you do it like that. I'll go pick up that Macho Brace, and then like I said, I battled everybody, so well, except for these people with double battles. I skipped all double battles simply because I didn't have 2 people. Now I do, so I'm gonna do it. And both of those gave me speed EVs, so that's even better. You'll notice that Blaziken got more EXP. That's because he's also wearing the EXP share. So that's why I did that. I don't want to go through the grass, so I'm gonna have to get on my bike. I'm gonna heal while I'm in Marvel City, just because I might as well. Yeah, that was a button issue. That was not me. I knew the direction. That was a button issue too. I tried to turn and made me go straight. Alright. That guy needs my help and all. And it's good. I do want to help him, and he'll take me to the. He's gonna take me to the power plant. It seems every game there's a power plant. Almost. Fire red and leaf green. There's a power plant where you get Zapdos. Always a power plant. Always a power plant. Or a place where there are many electric types. One of these guys gives me the Mantra Brace, I'm pretty for sure. This is totally off of memory from years ago, honestly. I did not look that up. I'm only sharing that with you because I'm actually impressed by that myself. Like, my memory is good, and so I'm proud of that. I do have the coin case now. I need to be aware of that, so I make sure that I buy moves that I think I need. One time I had a Flygon, and it was before I understood about special attack and attack and stuff like that. I just thought, moves are moves and they do what they do. And so I had a Flygon and I had a Salamence. I had them both. I had both on the same team, and that's how I tell you guys you'll notice the substantial difference that it makes. That Salamence does more damage, he's just stronger. Because I had both. And I did actually, they're dragon types, so you teach them flamethrower. To me that makes sense. But now understanding the difference between special attack and attack, you understand that they're attack Pokemon, and so why would you give them a special attack, And especially one that's not going to get an STAB boost at all. I think somebody said since I'm in the water I could catch a new Pokemon, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. Aw, man. See, that's stupid. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna go literally, like I said, by routes. If I have already caught something on, it's level 9. Why can I not escape? Finally. I'm gonna go by routes, so if I've already caught something on the route, I will avoid that. Okay, I almost forgot to give him the Mantra Brace, but I'm gonna do that right now. Okay. And I saw that a Zigzagoon picked something up again, so let's go get that off of him. Another super potion. They're really doing well for me. I've got a lot of items saved up that I would have not had. You can see what I'm saying about the low speed on trapping. That level 3 Zigzagoon just made himself, he went fast. He has more speed than me. Otherwise he would have not been able to move first. Incredible, huh? That's actually because the Macho Brace does lower your speed. Just in case those of you were wondering. It lowers your speed, but it's for a good reason. It is a big help, and it will help with this easy training session. I want to actually see how much more until I level up. Okay, 173. Before I break to the next level, it'll take 173 points. That's like, man, a lot of these guys. That's like 20 or 30 more fights. not too big of a deal. Not too big of a deal at all, but I am hoping, and I'm not for sure, but I'm hoping that we will see the attack or speed of this trapinch go up by an abnormal number, just so that I can show you guys a little bit about what EV training is. I mean, to me, honestly, the stats that my Blaziken has currently is enough proof, but most people just they don't quite understand. It's not a huge gap like it should be. If I would have fully EV trained it. So hopefully this can go up by a substantial number. I would like to see like a 3 growth or a 4 growth on attack and a 2 or 3 on speed. Just okay, well, I want you guys to know that maximum possible speed on a trapinch is 50. If you're understanding that thoroughly, each Pokemon has 100 possible levels. 100 possible levels, and the maximum speed of a trapinch is 50. So that is to say that even the maximum possible speed of a trapinch could only go up by 1 every couple of turns. So for it to go up by 2 on any given turn is highly unlikely. If that makes any sense at all. Highly unlikely for that to happen. It's more likely that it will go up by 0. 0, 0, 0, 0. The game will not allow that. Just because his maximum possible speed is 50. So out of 100 levels, even if it went up by 1 every turn, that would make his speed 100. So it can't be that way. It would have to go up by 0.5 every turn, but Pokemon doesn't do that, so it would have to go up by 1 every 2 turns. So if I can get my speed, I've battled a lot of Pokemon that give speed EVs. So if I can get my speed to go up by if I get my speed to go up by 2 or even 3, I want you guys to sit and be amazed with me, because that is like outstanding. That's like, how'd you do that, you know? It doesn't look like a lot just because it's a 2 or a 3, but it definitely is. And then my attack, I'm hoping that we'll see it go up by more than 3. I'm hoping we can see it go up by 4 or 5. When I first started the EV training, honestly, I wasn't getting a lot of Poochyenas. I did not battle a lot of Poochiena. It was mostly Zigzagoon and Wingull, which isn't good for my attack. So, but since I started this video, I've seen a lot of Poochiena, so that is good, and that should give me some assistance for my attack to go up. So we're gonna hope for that. Like I said, we're gonna hope for a 3 or 4 growth on attack. 4 or higher would be better. Then for sure you guys could see. If it goes up by 5, you guys could definitely be like, alright, this guy knows what the hell he's talking about. Like I said, maximum EVs that you can put on one move. I'm not fully sure. Again, this is all by memory. All by memory. I literally came, I haven't played Pokemon for a long time. I came back just for this Nuzlocke challenge and to try to explain some things that maybe people don't know or understand. And so I'm here to kind of show that while also showing that I can beat the entire game doing the Nuzlocke challenge and making it look great when I do it. with my basically just one Pokemon up to this point. But yeah, hopefully you guys can take into account and actually see that when he goes up this next level, it should be a superior growth to what most Trapinch will grow, honestly. Um, I think we were talking about it. We said it would be about 70 or something, opposed to 70 something for speed, and about 30 to 40 for attack. Which I still don't doubt. It should be still somewhere around that number. But with the macho brace, does kind of make it a little bit different. We're gonna see about. I have no idea. Let's count those numbers the same, because I think I was talking about with Trapinch's full PP and Blaziken's full PP, and we're not gonna be near that. Well, we are actually, because I'm gonna do Trapinch's about twice, full out. I'll finish almost his full PP before he does grow that next level. So it should be, like I said, about 70 to 75 with 35 to about 40. So and that'll be how many EVs the Trapinch has absorbed before he does go up this next level, which is a decent amount. Like I said, I think 250 is the max you can put on one stat. So 70, that's about a fourth of the maximum amount that he can possibly absorb, which is good and all. Now with the macho brace, we can make those numbers about 90 or 100. Let's make it 100. He'll have about 100 speed EVs and about 60 attack EVs. Sounds reasonable to me. 150, we'll say. So it should be a significant growth. The game should realize that, oh, okay, well this guy's totally gonna put all attack on this character, you know? So let's see what happens on this next level. I'm assuming it'll happen in like a couple more battles. I feel like it should have happened already. I'm trying to let it happen before I feel like I gotta turn it off and start another video, but I'm getting to the 35-minute mark, and I don't know exactly how much storage I have on my phone. So let's hope that we see a significant difference in attack and speed. Attack and speed is what we're going to be looking at. I have really, truthfully, almost only absorbed those two EVs for this character, and let's see what happens. Alright, see, you can see the difference. Like I said, speed should go up by 0. Speed should be going up by 0. And it's going up by 2. That is not a huge difference, but you can see the difference. Whereas my attack, I'm just a little I'm a first evolution Pokemon. I mean, he's not, Trapinch is not, it's not second stage, it's not Flygon. It would be absolutely normal for Flygons to go up by 4. But a Trapinch, not so much. So you guys can kind of see that, you can kind of see the results of EV training. When I say EV training, I'm literally talking about the letter E and then the letter V. That is how it's, you can look it up too. The information is all there. You can find it on any Smogon or anything like that. EV training. And if you want to look at what EVs that Pokemon give in the wild, you'll look up EV yield, and it will tell you what they're gonna give. So you can definitely find it that way. My plan for this was to do this with Trapinch, use all of his PP, waste it all, and then let Blaziken waste his too, while I give the EXP share to Trapinch and the Macho Brace to Blaziken. But because Blaziken does have a lot of EVs already, I'm gonna assume that if I finish Trapinch, EV wise, just from the EXP share, just by getting one at a time, I'm gonna assume that Blaziken will have enough to be full of EV. You can only get, I think, like 500. I think 500 is 500 or 504. I don't know, 506 or something like that is the maximum possible number of EVs that you can have. And so I'm gonna save right now. 6 hours and 10 minutes into this, I'm gonna save right now. 5 gym badges, 2 Pokemon. I'm starting the EV training for Trapinch, almost done. And I will catch you guys in the next video.